Now, there is frenetic activity going on behind the scenes in the Kenyan landscape when it comes to the pursuit of the next big idea by investment firms and venture capitalists. Platform Capital is a sector-agnostic investment and advisory firm which has found fertile ground for its activities here in Kenya. Alex Mwangi sat down for an exclusive interview with Dr. Akintoye Akindele, its chairman and chief executive, to gain some insight on the investment roadmap of Platform Capital. Here now is the first part of that interview.
What brings you to Kenya?
I think the question you asked me is an interesting question. What brings me to Kenya? Because Kenya is my home. So what brings me home? And Kenya is a beautiful part of my home. A beautiful country, great potential, major amazing opportunities, very warm people. So what brought me back to this part of my home is to see my fellow brothers and sisters, to touch again the beautiful Kenya, to see and play my role in how we galvanize and bring the continent together as one. We all must come together to play and support each other. Where we are strong, we support the other person who is weak, and collectively build an ecosystem of entrepreneurs, of companies, of opportunities that will move the narrative of the continent forward as one. So for us at Platform Capital Group, we believe in the African story, in the African narrative, and there cannot be any African narrative without Kenya.
What does Platform Capital hope to achieve, first of all, in Kenya, then in East Africa, and in the wider Africa?
So first is, as a business, our passion is to build 100 big global companies out of Africa over the next 10 years. So 100. That means that almost every year, 10 companies from Africa will become global companies. Of that 100, it can't come from one country. Right, that can follow by the continent. For us to be a well-rounded continent where everybody is together. Otherwise, if you have one country that's very successful, others are poor, what we have migration to one area. We must decentralize. We must democratize economic development, where almost everybody is playing his own part. And for us to have 100 global companies, if you take a ratio of 5 to 10% success, that means we must do over 1,000 companies, invest in over 1,000 companies. For you to invest over 1,000 companies by 10 years, it's possible to have seen over 100,000 companies. So you can say, you've seen 100,000 companies, you've screened about 10,000, you've invested in 1,000, and 100 of them are global, in that order. So for us here, our ambition in Kenya is for the next 5 years to invest in 100 companies. As of today, I can be able to tell you, since we started investing in Kenya last year, June, we've now done 12 companies in Kenya. Between now and next 5 years, we'll do another 88 companies, on average of 20 per year. In East Africa, out of that 1,000 companies we invest in, we want to do 250 in East Africa. Per region, 250 in East Africa, 250 in West, 250 in North, 250 in South. Of course, Central Africa is in between there, and we'll take a piece of all of that. And that's our ambition. We're looking for entrepreneurs who have ideas that can scale globally. And Kenya is a major source of that in East Africa. Our unicorn program in Kenya today has people from Congo in the class. It's not just Kenyans alone. So the program will bring the best and brightest in East Africa to 3 months incubation. We pay them a salary while they're here. So they just live their business. Pay them a salary. We feed them. We educate them. We nurture them. If we spend a lot of money per company, because we are not just incubators. What we offer them is not incubating or accelerating. What we offer them is we offer them co-founding, venturing, how to do their business models in a way where it's global.